Good morning. Welcome to your Sunday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. For those of you who are fathers, have fathers, think about fathers, happy Father's Day. I am Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom for our day. And I'm loving this card. It is from the Soul Coaching deck by Denise Lynn. And the subtitle on this deck of cards, good morning, Cindy. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you are here. Is what your soul wants you to know. What your soul wants you to know. So, and I always think whoever pops up on a particular day, this is a message for you, because otherwise you wouldn't be here, right? So, Cindy, we are going to be talking about enthusiasm today. There's that bluebird of happiness. Good morning, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Today we are doing enthusiasm. So, just kind of a couple nice deep breaths. Letting your shoulders drop, just shaking off last night's sleep. All right, enthusiasm. Let's see what it has to tell us for today. Card meaning: embrace life with excitement and celebrate even the smallest victories. And I think we can celebrate beyond victories. The things that please us, the things that get us thinking, the things that get us feeling. Let's celebrate it all. What the heck? Let your childlike exuberance radiate to others. This isn't the time to be cool or reserved. Find joy in the ordinary events of life and discover what's great about today. So yesterday, my daughter and I went to a friend's wedding, and that's probably the first wedding I've been to in quite a few years. My family, etc., we're just at that place where it's not wedding central. It's more like it's funeral central, but anyway, we went to this wedding, and there were kids everywhere. There were, I think, 4 standing up in the wedding, and there were a bazillion others, and the bride and groom love ice cream, so they had an ice cream bar right after church. We went out to the pavilion by the church and had ice cream, and when they cleared the tables after dinner to open up the dance floor, whoom, 8,000 kids tearing around, spinning and having a great time. So that was fun, watching all of them be exuberant. So we need some lessons. Kids are great people to take lessons from in terms of exuberance and excitement and enthusiasm. Your soul wants you to know it's easy to think you'll be enthusiastic once your dreams have become a reality. However, the fastest way to manifesting those dreams is to be joyous about what you already have. And for those of you who are doing my clutter clearing class, joyous for all that you're blessing on its way. As a direct result of your unabashed excitement, I love that phrase, unabashed excitement, you'll start to see miracles in your life and in the lives of those around you. Additionally, enthusiasm is a direct path to vibrant health. It helps improve the immune system and sends a message to your body that it's vital, healthy, and strong. The affirmation is, I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. So it was also interesting yesterday at this wedding to look at the elders who were there. This friend who got married is, she's a former employee of mine, but she's also a Mary Kay woman with me. And there were many Mary Kay people there. And there's a certain attitude that people who are in Mary Kay have. And so I was looking at all of these women who were in their 70s and 80s and just incredibly vibrant. And several of them had left their husbands at home because they were not all that enthusiastic or health issues or whatever. But there's a vibrancy that gets instilled in people when they surround themselves with people who have a positive attitude and who are can-do kind of people. And so it was fun being in that energy last night of people who believe they can make things happen and don't question or doubt that they're being supported from beyond in doing so. Welcome to whomever else. Oh, there's Janine. Glad you're here. And someone else is here, but your name isn't popping up. But let's talk about vibrancy. Let's talk about the energy of enthusiasm. And here is one of those places where I think it's not necessarily bad to fake it till you make it. At least a little bit. Okay, I feel like sludge today. I don't really feel like doing anything. but I'm going to get myself out there and walk around the block. That is beginning to plant those seeds for enthusiasm. You don't know what you'll see. You might see a bunny, you might see a bird, you might see kids playing, something that kind of adds a little more wind to your sails. Welcome to whomever else has popped on. Glad you're here. But enthusiasm can go a long way toward fueling your dreams and toward making things happen. When we are in that energy, it radiates out from us. Good morning, Samantha. Glad you're here. It radiates out around us and kind of bogs down the works. On the other hand, when we perk up, so sit up straight, wherever you're at, sit up straight, shoulders back, head up, eyes wide open. Can you feel the difference? A couple little adjustments to your physical countenance and things shift. So today is a great day. It's Father's Day. What the heck? Let's have some enthusiasm. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. All right? And there was a chunk of time in my life where that word, that 3-letter word, joy, was like eluding me. I didn't really know. I was so busy raising kids, taking care of a big house, running back and forth for appointments, yada, 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 running a business, had staff, etc., and kind of did the joy. What's joy? You know? And actually, the research shows that people in the throes of child rearing are some of the most dissatisfied people there are. It's hard work. It's really hard work. Hang in there. Good morning, Rayford. Glad you're here. Know that you will get beyond that phase. You will get beyond that phase. Lighten up your load. Wherever you can, lighten up your load. That may be dropping a load at St. Vinny's. That may be someone compliments something in your house, and so you gift it to them. That may be you let go of one committee, one thing that you're doing that you don't enjoy or doesn't feed your soul. This past week, our clutter clearing focus was things of obligation. Things of obligation. And we did a cord cutting ceremony where, I'm just going to make one up here, but the platter that weighs 8,000 pounds that you got for your wedding from your great Aunt Minnie, and you feel like you can't get rid of it because it came from great Aunt Minnie, we cut the cords. We cut those cords, let that stuff go. Things were flying out of people's houses, which is good because lightening our load is so important right now. We need to feel free. That's going to also boost the enthusiasm. When you're less fettered to stuff, you can feel freer and more enthusiastic. All right? So, little things you can do today. First of all, give a blessing for your father. It's Father's Day. Let's give a blessing for your father. Without him and your mother, you wouldn't be here. You chose to be here on some level. As Carolyn Meese says, we made sacred contracts to come here, do this earth walk, learn some things, influence some people, meet our life's path. What is it we're meant to do here? What's our purpose? All right? And to do so with enthusiasm. I think enthusiasm is infectious. It's contagious. We catch enthusiasm. So again, like yesterday, it was so interesting watching the people at this wedding, and it was funny watching the bride. She has waited so long to get married, and he's a wonderful man, an absolutely wonderful man. They're really cute together, cute as heck. And she's walking in. She's a very enthusiastic person, typically. She's walking in on her father's arms, and we're all looking at each other like, what's wrong? She had this serious, stone cold sober look on her face, like she was walking to her death or something, death squad. And we're like, what is going on here? Once they got through the vows, she lit up like a Christmas tree. And on her way out of the church with her new husband, they were like practically skipping. But it was so funny watching her come in because she just looked, I don't know, intense. So the rest of the day, she was just, okay, it's done now. Let's move on. Let's have some fun. They did the mother-son dance, the first couples dance, the father-daughter dance, and it was fun watching them then celebrate. So where can you find some enthusiasm today? How are you going to stir it up? How are you going to make it happen for you? I am hoping that I can connect with a friend and we can go for a walk. We'll see what comes down the pike. But what do you want to do for some enthusiasm today? Can you fake it a little bit if you're not feeling it? See if it'll perk you up a bit, move you up into that higher level of energy, into some enthusiasm. Maybe you jump up and down for a bit. Maybe you roll down a hill. Whatever you think is going to generate a little giggle might help fill the enthusiastic needs that you have right now. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. So that is what I wish for all of you today. Limitless joy. Really embrace that. Have an awesome day. See you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.